tonight.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 22 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And his throw is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
On third down, Beard, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Bears at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Holt. They'll roll him out right. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Wilson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on off. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake. Holt. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. And they'll...
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 1st and 10, Holt. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Second down, here's an option right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Off the bootleg. Holt. Throws right side, and that's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little...
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure. Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Back to throw. Holt. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Off play action. Holt on the move. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Operating from the gun, Holt. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. Up the middle they go. Beard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Bush on 3rd down. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
And he is trying to get to the marker.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Stevens. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Beard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A throw over the middle, taken in. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Here we go, set, 53. Ultra. Cut.
They give to Bush going right. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Bush. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the 1st. They'll run with Ridley. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again. Here are the...
On 1st down, Holt. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game. And
oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They run up the middle with Bush. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Bush trying the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try the right side with Bush. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Now Ridley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. This is Ridley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And with it, they have taken the lead.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Chicago, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start.
Following the fumble recovery, Holt. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
To throw on second down, Holt looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw, Holt. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return, and it'll be...
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 59 yards. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. Beard. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw. Holt. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. That's a heck of a way to convert on 3rd and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And that trust was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. 3rd and long like that, that's supposed to be an incomplete.
Come on. 19, 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Now a play fake here on first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Ready, go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now a give right side. Beard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Holt. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
The Bears had 2 and 2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Working with a 2nd and 3.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Miller. Throw left side, complete. That's Stevens. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And another... And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Off the bootleg. Holt rolling to his right. And this one's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been terrific so far. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about... They'll start with the option. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Looking to throw. Holt to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Holt. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which... it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up. I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
On 2nd down, Beard. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
60. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Bears are going to get a first. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 14 yards that time and a 1st down on the keeper. On 1st down, Beard. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them.
Go.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And this offense on third down today, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll hand it off to Bush. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a run.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter.
First down, Beer, and he gets it down to the 32.
79 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Beer, and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard. And so 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A give. This is Bush. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Bronco 80.
And they'll pitch it to Bush. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll run it with Bush. Down to about the 22 here. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Bush. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
So it's the Bears who come away with a victory, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for the Bears, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.